Hello, welcome back to our channel. I'm Gabz, half of Slip Slip Sis, and this is the little, I guess, studio tour, cottage tour of my new craft space. So I used to do all of my crafting in a shared room with my husband. It kind of doubled as a craft room and his office because he works from home some days, as well as all my clothes are in the closet, as well as wrapping papers in the closet and gifts and just a bunch of stuff. So it was kind of a catch-all room in our house. And then my parents for Christmas helped us build a new shed. We had one out here and then have since revamped it, and half of it is like storage, like a true shed for tools and stuff like that. There's like attic space, and this side is the craft room. So let me show you around my craft room. Okay, so we excitingly have an air conditioner because it's San Jose and mad hot. And I have a backup air conditioner because San Jose is mad hot. The walls are painted like a pale pink, a super, super pale pink. I intend to have a hook to hang up all those bags up on this big blank wall here. But now you're just looking at a blank screen. So there's that. And this is the same cube that was in the craft room before, but I've really streamlined down the stuff that I have. So in this tub, or I guess it's like a lunchbox, they're really cute. I got them when I was working for Fig Tree and Company, so they're pretty old. They're about 10 years old. There's 3 of them. This tub has like crochet hooks and notions, that kind of thing. This tub, well, I can't remember what it has. Yeah, I can't remember. Let's open it and find out. Oh, good. Crazy vlogging. In this tub, it has, my sock mending thing, some beads, and a plumeria, or maybe hibiscus candle. All right, so that goes back up here. Oh no, doing this one-handed is hard. And I'm trying not to swing you about all crazy like either. And this one's empty. No, it's not. There's something in it too. It's a mystery, Gabz. What did you put in here? This is, paper clips. So I have these 3 things. This is tiny scissors and tape measures and barber cords. Lots of tape measures and barber cords. My dad made me this. It's a yarn bowl. You feed the yarn through there. In this one, tub has pens, crochet hooks, scissors, my rotary cutter. This is a tiny pocket scale. It's hard to see my own depth perception for the screen. Some stitch markers. I really only like these ones. I keep thinking that I want the cute ones like these, but I never really use them. This is from my sister. It's a cheese pretzel because I love cheese. And then I have some of these yarn guides. This one is from Breaking Yarn. I put all my other ones away because I wasn't really using them. I have my Anne of Green Gables poster. This teacup we bought on our honeymoon with this whole idea that we would buy a teacup for every place that we vacationed. Well, we've been married for 8 years and I have 1 teacup. We've gone on many vacations and I only have this one because it just never was worked out. This is my mini skein jar. These are actually the only mini skeins that aren't attached to sock sets that I have, so I'm actually doing pretty good. This is my partial, I guess I call it like my mini partials, like it's under 20 grams. It's 20 to 30 grams of yarn. I have lavender spray to try and keep all the bugs out and keep it nice. Tape because that fits there. All right, let's look at the yarn. So I reorganized how my yarn is here. Because I thought I liked how my sister did it by color. So this first cubby right here is all different weights and they're organized by color instead. So it's kind of like my moody fall palette. And then the second one has more like transitions to blue, darker blues, and then kind of like paler spring colors and transitions from blue into pink. And then my bottom one is like pinks into purples. I realize I probably should have gone from blue to purple to pink, but I'm not pulling it all out just to do that. So this is basically all my indie dyed yarn that are still intact skeins that are right here. Then Here is, this is like my tool container. This is my yarn journal that I started and then realized I don't like journaling, so it's not finished. This is a pattern. This is my needle case. This is a Delaque needle case, which I really like. My husband got it for me for our anniversary. Lavender satchels, poly pellets for gnomes and chickens. This is a like all-in-one tool. Let's see if I can open it one-handed. An all-in-one tool for like crafting on the go. It came in campfire fibers advent, so like there's all these tools on the back. I think you can read it, all the stuff that's in it. So I keep that there, blocking pins, and then this is all like my cozies. So I have a yarn cozy business. Some of these, sorry, I'm leaning, are these. This one is Cookie and Bees. This is the leggings off of my daughter's pants. This is Erin Lane. Whoops. This is the leggings off my daughter's pants. And then this is one that I've made. So I have a mix of all of them. I was prototyping for honestly about 2 years before I opened our Etsy business, because I really wanted to make sure I had really good cozies, and I really liked like this one. I had too much fabric on it and it looks like a bonnet, like a hair bonnet to keep your like hair from breaking at nighttime, like a silk bonnet. This one was one of the last ones I prototyped before I opened the Etsy shop. So I spent a long time making sure I had a product that I thought was workable and really great. And then I have some crocheted cozies, which is Nitty Natty's pattern. I do have to say the fabric cozies, and I'm not saying it just because I own a business with it, the fabric cozies I like a lot better. They're a lot more durable. I like that you can theme them better. And see, mine's getting fuzzy from the yarn use and stretched out, versus the fabric is a lot more, what's the word? I guess durable. It holds its shape a lot better. So that's where I'm with that. This is kind of a bin of doom where it's all partial skeins. It's all partial skeins and it's kind of awful. Like it's filled to the top. I do try and put them in cozies. You can see some are crocheted and knit cozies. Some are ones that I've made. Some are ones that we've purchased. So they're kind of all over the place. Like these farm ones I've made. My mother-in-law made this blue one. I obviously knit this one. This one, I made these. I actually think I have some of these in the shop still, if you're interested. This is a Cookie and Bees. My mother-in-law made the orange one. So that's my partial skein bin that I'm really trying to work through, but it's not going great. This is my kind of big box yarn bin, which I also wish to work through. It's got this is some Katya. This is, I think, a Lion brand. This is Knit Picks Swish DK. This is Knit Picks Stroll Tweed. This is Universal Yarn. This is Knit Picks. Underneath it, I think you can see it poking out. This is Juicy Couture. This is the Granny Squares all-in-one, and this is just plain Red Heart Super Saver. So I'm working through that too. And then across the bottom, this is my project bag bin, and it's so many project bags. I'm not gonna take them all out. These are my newest ones I got from my mother-in-law. She made these for me. She made these really cute zipper bins, a couple of Erin Lane bags, a couple like vinyl ones. These are Erin Lane bags, needle cases, Delaque, some of my own things. Let's see if you can see it. I think you can see the ones that I've made. Some I just got from Target, like this one, purple one you can see poking out. I just got from the Target bin. It's actually supposed to be a planter. So I have a lot of project bags, like I'm sure most of us do. We have, sorry, an epic amount of project bags. This is my self-striping bin, I guess. Most of it is either Desert Vista Dye Works or Felici. This is something. What's it called again? I forgot. Let's see if I can get it out. This is Dirty Hippie. It's upside down. Soulmates. It's Freya, which we got at Jimmy Bean's Wool last year, which we're so sad. We are not going to Jimmy Bean's Wool this year. It didn't work out with our schedule. I'm still teaching. Shaylee's at a conference. I've got a couple other self-striping, like this one Chaley bought for me. It's Lollipop, and it says, "What's new, Pussycat?" And I have another Malia Made It. This is a mini skein set from Seismic Yarns. This is also a mini skein set from Hue Loco, but this is kind of like my self-striping situation. The last bin I've been avoiding showing you is my disaster bin. It's this bin, and it is literally just a catch-all. It's like a junk drawer. It's really bad. And it makes me really sad, and I'm scared of it, so I keep avoiding it. These are sock blockers. This is a pattern. Embroidery stabilizer, a bunch of Ziploc bags, because in our household, if you put something in a Ziploc bag, it means it's important. That's what Mom has taught us. So we put everything important in Ziploc bags, but then when we take the important thing out of it, you have a Ziploc bag that you can't put food in. Fiber fill, I don't even know what this piece of paper is. Probably something terrifying. Oh, it's stickers. This yarn, and you're like, Gabz, why didn't you put this yarn in? Because this yarn I got from my mother-in-law. It's a she got it donated to her charity, her philanthropy. She belongs to a quilt guild, and no one wanted the yarn. So she said she'd give it to me, which was lovely. And I don't know where it came from, so I'm keeping it sealed until I can wash it. Because I'm allergic to cats, also moths, all of those things. So I'll take a step back so you can see what my yarn cabinet yarn cubbies look like. This is pretty much all of my yarn, with the exception of 2 kits in the house that I'm actively working on one. So my real goal is to make sure all of this fits in these cubbies, and I'm feeling pretty good about it because 1, they're 9 cubbies. 2, they're not all full of yarn. 3, the ones that do have yarn aren't filled to the brim. My count right now is I have 272 skeins of yarn in stash. So let me show you some of the other stuff I've got in here. Over here, I have my tripods for filming. My full bolts of fabric, which is interfacing, and cream. If you're wondering what that stick behind it all is, it is not a Swift. It is a parasol from my wedding. I haven't figured out how I want to hang it up. I have Chaley's Galinda emotional support chicken. I have my bag my box, I guess, also from Target. Bear in mind, I bought all this from Target last year, not this year. Okay. All of that is part of the sale that I'm running this weekend for moving, to help me move some of my bags along. I just knocked Galinda over. So basically, if you buy a bag or place an order this weekend, you will get another goodie, and it could be lots of different things. This is a Shroot Farms thing, eggs, some really big bags. Like this is, I made an extra one of those, a Rugrats bag. I know, I'm teasing because I'm not showing everything in it, but there's a lot of stuff in here that you might get in your order. Then I have the notions. These are all the things for sewing now. These are notions down here. My notions bin is kind of scary. Then sewing, which is, you can see all the thread, and it's also got like hemostats and elastic. Then this bin right here is yarn cozies. The next bin is large project bags, and then the big one on the bottom is small project bags, which is how I organize our Etsy shop right now. We do have more going in the shop soon. Then this is Elphaba, my chicken. Chaley and I, if you're interested in wondering what we did with all these chickens, we did a turkey trot in November to see how many chickens we could make in one week. And we first started. She made Galinda, I made Elphaba. This is Geraldine by Sock Knitting Machine. It's an Erlbacher Gearhart sock knitting machine. So I'll go closer so you can see. My husband bought this for me in the pandemic. So in 2020, I've got these cones, and I don't count these as yarn stash because it's waste yarn for this sock knitting machine. The weights, I don't think he originally bought me the table, and then he bought me the table after, like a week after, when we realized we had nothing to bolt it to. The pink bag you see on the ground is the ribber and all of the other gear that goes with the sock knitting machine. I have a chicken on the ground, which is our Kauai chicken. And I don't know where her home is yet, but I will find her a home. This white box is all of my stickers and my things. I can open it. Stickers and everything. Oh no, this is going poorly for me too. This is all the stickers, all of this kind of stitch marker making stuff. This is my Earl Bacher Gear Heart manual and like Cricut stuff. It's kind of like catch-all junk, so it's my secondary junk drawer so far. This is wallpaper, because I'll show you my wallpaper wall. This is a wallpaper tools. And this box, this kind of like 70s looking box, used to be our grandmother's. It is she used to hold patterns in it, and I love it. But it's where I'm housing all of my sister's Dirty 30 Advent calendar. She turns 29 this year, and I've been collecting stuff for her yarn and a bunch of other stuff for her 30th birthday. So now you can see, this is my favorite part of this craft space, is this amazing wallpapered peony wall. This is as far back as I can go. My back is against the opposing wall. But isn't it so cute? I love it so much. I love wallpaper. My husband does not, but because this is my crafting space, I could kind of do what I wanted with it. So I've got this really nice window. Over here, I've got a table, the case to my sewing machine kit. This is the start of some projects that I'm working on. I think this is such a cute fabric. This is already in the shop. Actually, all of these are in the shop. I'm making cozies for my sister. This is my sewing machine. It's an Asante. You can see the brand there. I got it years and years ago. It's maybe 15, almost 20 years old, but it's a really great machine. So I highly recommend. This is just a plastic folding table. I picked a folding table instead of like an actual permanent table. I know a permanent table would be more aesthetic, but in the wintertime, I plan to collapse the table, move my sewing machine, and put a collapsible treadmill here so I can run in the wintertime and not be freezing cold. Because I always say I'm gonna run every winter, and then I never do, because I'm a baby when it comes to the cold. This is my bin of things that I'm currently working on. I need to photograph these socks. I'm making Shaylee a magic knot ball. This is my yarn journal, which I'm doing a terrible job at. And this down here, that's the trash, that's not exciting, is my bin of repairs that need to be made. And then my rotary cutter mat and ruler. And that's kind of it. I'll do a kind of slow sweep around the room so you can see. That's our outside. It's got 2 windows. I have no lights on right now. This is all natural light. It's about 10 a.m. So I'll do a slow sweep around the room. Hopefully none of us get dizzy from the slow pan. How many times can you say slow, Gabz? I'm not used to talking and no one talking back to me because my students usually groan at me. So I've got a big blank wall over here. The door. And then lots of lights. Our dad's an electrician. And then I'm back where we started. So I think it came out really good. I love it a lot. It's been really great already. Yeah, sparks a lot of joy. So I hope you enjoyed my little craft room tour. And like I said on the podcast, you're going to see this wall all the time because I'm obsessed and I love it. Thank you so much for joining us. I will see you in the next one.